back to my channel. We're in my car, so if it's super loud, I'm super sorry. But I think I finally have something where I can like have the camera on while I'm driving. So hopefully this works. It's just some of that like poster tack stuff, that little blue sticky stuff. Hopefully it works. Yeah, so if this footage is useful, and I don't think the background noise is too bad, you'll see this. Hopefully it's steady and okay for you guys. So anyway, today is Saturday, January 7th, and we're going on an adventure. So yesterday I worked 7 to 6 without Jane. She wasn't there yesterday. It was her day off. Today's my day off. And I was on a break. I was out in the back, and my nephew called me. My oldest nephew, Logan, he's 12. 12. Can you believe that? So he's 12, and he was like, "Hey, Christy, how are you?" And I was like, "I'm good. What are you doing, bud?" He's like, "Well, I was just seeing if you had plans this weekend." And I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna go to Cody's, that's it." And he was like, "Oh." And I go, "I was gonna come see you guys if that's okay, if you're gonna be home." He goes, "Yeah, but I was wondering, have you heard of the movie Megan?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And I go, "What's it about?" And he starts telling me, it's a scary movie. And I was like, "Oh, is it the one with the doll?" And he was like, "Yeah, that one." I was like, "Okay." He goes, "I really want to see that movie." I go, "That's a scary movie, bud." He goes, "I know, it's PG-13, and I'm only 12. I'm a year off. But if you could go with me, I could go see it." And I go, "You know, I do want to see that movie." I go, "This is okay with your mom?" And he goes, "She told me to call you." I was like, "Okay." So I was like, "Yeah, tomorrow we'll go to the movie together." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited." I go, "Let me talk to Cody and see if he wants to go with us and what time we should go, and I'll call you back." Okay. 5 minutes later, he calls me, "Have you talked to Cody yet?" And I was like, "I did. I just don't know what time yet, but Cody's gonna go with us, and you know, I'll let you know what time. I'll send you a text." Okay. And then I texted his mom, and I was like, "This is okay with you, right?" Because like, I don't want to be taking him to a movie and she thinks we're going to see something else, you know what I mean? She's like, "No, I told him to call you." And then I was asking her which theater was better, because there's 2 theaters up there. So we're going to the one at the mall, and it supposedly has these lounge chairs. So I'm pretty excited about it. It was just very cute that like, he was like, "Will you take me?" And it's adorable. He's so excited, and so am I. Like, this is like a huge step. Like, I always think of them as like babies. They're babies, okay? But like, he's not a baby. He's 12, and he's becoming a teenager. Yeah. So that's where we're going today. I thought I would check in because I haven't talked to you guys since before Christmas. I think the last time you guys saw me was Christmas Eve. So we had Christmas at my sister's house. We went and saw Cody's mom that morning and took her some food, and we had took her present the night before, but we took her some extra food that, like some leftovers from, we had prime rib that night. So we took her some of the leftovers and hung out with her for a little bit, and then went to my sister's house. Oh no, we went to my mom's boyfriend's house for like 2 hours, and then we went to my sister's house. It was just a really chill Christmas, honestly. It was super easy. I took like a couple pictures, but I didn't bring my camera. I totally forgot it. It's been sitting in the same spot that I left it on Christmas Eve until today. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I should vlog this." I was talking to Cody about this the other day, and he was like, "You're a content creator." And I was like, "Yeah, but like, I feel like I'm very casual about it. Like, it's not my main focus or anything." So I was like, I'm a casual content creator." He was like, "That works." I think that really is like what I am. I'm a casual content creator. When I have time or energy, you guys get videos. I know that's changed a lot. And today being the 7th, we're coming up on my 6-year YouTube anniversary. I've been on YouTube for 6 years on Monday, January 9th. And it's kind of blowing my mind. I was talking to someone the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, we've known each other for 7 years already? Like, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, it is. It's just, time has such a weird construct. Like a couple years ago, before COVID, I was like, okay, COVID was like 3 years ago now. Like, what? I've been at my job for almost 2 years now. It's been a year and 9 months. Like, I've had this vehicle for 3 years, the beginning of December, 3 years. Like, it's just, no, hold on, when did I buy this? December of 2019. Yeah, so 3 years last month. Which means our accident was 3 years in November. Like, it's just, I don't know. Time gets away from me sometimes. I'm so focused on life and work and just getting, like, some time to myself. I think that's where I focus the most. I had an incident this week. What was it? Wednesday night. I could not sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't stay asleep. I just was tossing and turning all night. I was like taking off the covers and using a different blanket and flipping the pillow. And I tried to sleep like the opposite way with my head at the other end. Nothing was working. And then at 2:45 a.m., I like shot up in a panic and I was like, oh my God, I forgot to upload the check register. So for our work, we have this protection on our bank account where I have to submit everything that I write a check for. And anything that is not submitted to them has to be okayed through their online system. So I have to go into the bank account every single day and make sure there is no exceptions to process and say pay or not pay. That way, if there is a fraud, I can say, oh no, this is not ours. Like, this did not happen. And I had forgot to upload the check register for the payroll checks, and payroll was like that day, like not the day I was supposed to upload it, but that morning. I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't have access to that file from where I'm at, but I can go in and I can input them individually. 18 paychecks, I was gonna go in and put, you just have to put the check number, how much it was, and like who it was for. Easy peasy. Except when I went to log in, it wouldn't let me in. I was like, oh no. So it wants to send me a text message to verify my identity, but my name's not on the account. It's my boss's account, or his daughter anyway. And she's not awake. It's 3 in the morning. So I text her panically at 3 in the morning. And I was like, hey, I just realized that I forgot to do this. And the bank account won't let me in because I was going to put them in individually. So when you wake up, can you please give me a call so I can have them send you the code so I can get into the bank account? Because that needs to be uploaded like ASAP. Because I don't want someone to show up to the bank, like say, so if they went to the bank that we have at work, they would deny it because it's not in the system. If they take it somewhere else, they'll take the check-in, but then it will get like sent back later. Did not want any of that to happen. So I got to work early. I got on my computer in my office and I was able to get in and upload the check register. Thank goodness. I was sweating. I was like having nightmares. And so I had been like no sleep, super tired, getting a headache. It was just like all around not a fun day for me. But I ended up leaving. So my regular schedule, if I go by what I'm like actually scheduled for, is 7:30 to 3:30. I usually show up at 7 and I leave about 4 o'clock. Well, that Thursday I was so tired and I left at 3 o'clock. I actually got home before dark. That's another reason there's been no attempt to even car vlog, is because I go to work in the dark and I come home in the dark. There's just no way around it. It's just, that's how it is. So I got home before dark and I had talked to Roger and he was like, hold on, you're home already? I was like, yeah. He goes, you're home before dark? I was like, I know, right? Because he knows that's my biggest struggle. I don't like driving in the dark. I have astigmatism, so all the lights are like super starred out. It's really not fun. Plus, it rains here all the time. It's raining cats and dogs right now. Like, it sucks because the rain makes it even worse. I don't know if I'm sure some of you have astigmatism and know what I'm talking about. It's terrible, and nighttime is the worst. So I don't like driving at night. My routine going to work is to grab my coffee, eat my breakfast in the car, and listen to music, because usually Cody's not up and nobody else I know is up. But on the way home, I have 3 people I usually call. I call Cody, I call Roger, and I call my mom. It's my daily check-in with them, just to like be like, hey, how was your day? What's going on? Update on whatever, you know, is happening. I do have some updates on Roger that I would love to tell you about. I already talked to him about it. He is doing so well. I can tell he's lost weight. His face has slimmed down a lot. I saw him right before Christmas, or like right at Christmas, and he's just looking so good. And when I'm talking to him, he's telling me about things he's actually doing, so he's more active, and I'm just so happy for him. I'm like so proud of him that unfortunately he had to hit that rock bottom of having to be put in the hospital, but he's now realized that his health is important and that he needs to do more things. I hope that makes sense. So he's doing really well. We lost our cat Midget. She passed away. I don't know if I had told you guys about that. I may have. So that was really sad. He was really broken up about that, but he had got another cat before she passed away, because we had talked about it, and I was like, she's like 15 years old, Raj. Like, if you want to keep a cat, you might want to get a kitten and kind of have Midget show her the way. I don't know if I ever told you how Midget got her name. When we got her, she was just a teeny tiny little baby that could fit in my little hands, and we had 2 adult cats at that time, or they were like 1 or 2 years old, because our cats were all around the same age. And so she was just so tiny compared to them. And what had happened was someone had thrown her out of a truck window, and one of my coworkers saw it, and he had was like, what the hell was that? Stopped and picked her up. She had a broken tail, and so he took her home. And I was like, are you sure you've never had a pet before? This was a 50-something-year-old man that never had a pet before. He was like, I can handle it. 3 days later, he comes to me and he was like, do you want this cat? She's crazy. She's like climbing my blinds and causing all sorts of havoc. And I was like, yeah, we'll take her. Like, definitely. So then we had 3 cats. And we called her Midget because she was so much smaller than the other cats, and she's so fluffy. Well, then it was funny, ironic, because then she got to be like this big, she's like a Maine Coon, and so she's super huge, super fluffy. She looks fatter than she actually is, because if you pick her up, she doesn't weigh that much, but she has so much fluff, and she's just such a big boned cat that she looks huge. So anyway, she passed, and he had this kitten called Ember. And so now Ember is like 6 or 7 months old. And he's like, I think I need to get her a friend because she's kind of destructive. I was like, yeah, my girls beat up on each other, so they don't beat up on me. Like, that's how that works. So he got another cat named Sage, and she is like calico, gray calico looking, but she has like floppy ears. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. She won't let you, like, if you go towards her to pick her up, she'll kind of run away, but eventually she'll let you touch her, and then you can pick her up. But Ember doesn't want anything to do with me when I've been over there. So it's all good. I wish I could pet her, but it is what it is. Why was I talking about that? Oh, I was telling you about Roger. Okay. Where did I go? We're going on a trip. See, I told you. And then Cody's got his 2 cats. One of them got fixed this month, and she's gonna be all healed up, and then next month he'll get the other one done, just because of like money. It's kind of an expensive thing. So next month his cats will. Well, the first cat, GLaDOS, that he got fixed, his like stripy calico looking one, she just was like, her whole personality kind of changed. Like, she was less standoffish and more cuddly, which he loved because she wasn't like that before. So maybe it'll work for the other one too, because it's not like Chell doesn't like to be like held and petted, but she's a little skittish about it. So hopefully that'll calm both of them down. They're still good babies, but sorry, traffic sign. Just wanted to make sure it didn't pertain to me. So yeah, that's I guess that's what's been going on. For New Year's, Cody had his son, and his mom has moved into her new apartment, which is amazing for her. So he came down here, or down to my house. His son stayed with his mom so that they could have some grandson time. And Cody came over to my house, Brittany came over, and we just ate food and watched movies. No, we didn't even watch movies. We watched Drink Master. That's what we watched all night long. We just watched that series. We didn't even get to the end. So we just watched like Netflix, hung out, had a couple drinks. Nobody, well, I was gonna say nobody got drunk, but Mr. Cody was pretty tipsy. It was cute. So yeah, we just kind of hung out at my house, and then Britt went home a little bit after midnight, and I had to put Cody to bed. He was just being so silly, and so I was like, get in bed, and he gets in bed, and something made him start laughing, and then he couldn't stop, which made me laugh. So we just sat there and laughed for like 10 minutes at like 1 o'clock in the morning, but it was hilarious. I don't know, it was so silly. Okay, we just got out of the movie. How was it?
Good.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be.
I mean, it was definitely like violent, but it wasn't gory.
More thrillery.
Yeah. You didn't see a lot of the,
Yeah.
you know.
Good choice, Logue.
Okay.
He's a man of few words.
Well, I mean, what did you think of it? Like,
it was good.
for your first
PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
I only got mostly scared by the dog because
Yeah.
it showed up out of nowhere.
Yep, he got jump scared.
Jump scared, yeah.
Yep.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, yeah!
Alright, we're gonna take Logue home, hang out there for a little bit, and then we're gonna go to Cody's.
Uh-oh.
And we're gonna go to dinner.
Oh.
Or get dinner. One of the two.
Yes.
And then you're gonna come back for his car.
Yeah, then we'll come back to the mall for his car.
I'm literally a half a mile from
Yeah, we're
I just
right
didn't
by
wanna
Cody's
walk in
house.
this garbage.
Yeah, it's raining too much.
Yeah, I would have walked if it wasn't garbage.
Yeah, because you're like right up the hill.
Exactly.
So, all right, let's take. I feel like this is a step to becoming a teenager today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's just like, okay. All right. Say bye.
Bye.
Anyway. Okay, so it's the end of the weekend. Well, sort of. Oh my god, I'm so shaky. Why am I so shaky? Maybe you should hold it.
Seems fine to me.
Okay, so we came back to Cody's last night. We ordered Chinese food and watched Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
It was super fun. And then we finished Drink Masters.
Right? It's a good show.
Yeah.
But I was actually inspired to make my own beverage last night from it, so...
So they had made some sort of tea with gochujang in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so what did you... Tell them what you did.
It was lemongrass tea with gochujang, lemon, and...
Rum.
And some golden rum, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
And honey, right?
Yep.
Did you say honey?
And served hot.
Yeah. He enjoyed it. He
It was
was very
good.
upset when it got cold.
Yeah, it's not the same when it's cold.
No.
But the gochujang is like a spicy undertone, but
Yeah.
not flavor-wise, not spice-wise.
Yeah. And then this morning we woke up and what did we do this morning? We
Jack
hung out.
squat.
Yeah, we really didn't do anything. I woke up at like 6 and I was gonna stay up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to sleep. We slept till like 8:30.
Mm-hmm. And that's rare.
Very rare for me. I'm usually up like 5:30. So
You gotta get that good angle.
I don't know where. Yeah, however you want to do it. But yeah, so we're gonna go to TJ's. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's.
Yeah. If you haven't been, oh my god, it's so good.
Trader Joe's is awesome. We found a new seasoning that we really like. It's called Leftover. Everything But the Leftovers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good.
It tastes like
Especially on,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, it's so good, especially on chicken. I had it on potatoes the other night. What I did is I roasted some potatoes. I put a little bit of olive oil on them, that seasoning, a little bit of salt, and some extra garlic powder because I like garlic. And then I did the same thing on the chicken. It was so good.
That sounds delicious.
It was.
I'll have two.
I think I have some chicken left. I ate all the potatoes, but I've been,
Yeah. Leftover potatoes.
yeah. At work, we always order lunch, but we always use my DoorDash. So my credit card has been like, they give me cash for their parts, but then I never like put that directly on my card. So I'm like, okay, in January, let's all bring our lunches.
How's that been going?
We ate out once last week out of 4 days that I was there.
Yeah.
So just once is better than 4 times.
I mean, it's good. I try not to, but other times I'm just like, if I don't eat something,
Yeah.
I want to go home and eat properly. But
Yeah. Trader Joe's has salads that I really like, so I'm just gonna get those.
There we go.
For the week, and I should be good.
Yep. I mean, we kind of had an interesting thing for breakfast too.
Oh yeah. Cody didn't expect me to come stay the weekend, so we didn't have extra groceries. So we just kind of threw together what you had. It was a piece of little baguette.
Yep, it was some crusty Italian style bread toasted with some ground turkey and some cabbage and sesame dressing on it. So
Yeah,
it was kind of like
really good.
Asian
It's like
inspired.
an open face sandwich.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was really good.
Like a crostini.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's, and then Cody's gonna go pick up a Walmart order that he has because he needs a shower curtain and a shower rod.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
gonna
I've
go.
been here for a bit, but it's just so many other things. It's like when you move into a new place, you're like, okay, and then you realize you don't have toilet paper. It's
Yeah.
happened to a few of us. And it's
Yeah.
just like, what do you mean I don't have a shower curtain? When am I going to have time to go randomly buy a shower curtain? You know,
So we sat down and ordered one this morning
yeah.
so that he would have a shower curtain.
Yep, just adulting very slowly.
That's what we do. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm back home. I thought I'd show you guys some of the stuff I got from Trader Joe's. This is new for me. Super seedy cheese snack bites. So it's got quinoa and peppercorns and stuff. These are gonna be for breakfasts. Some scones, some new blueberry scones. Cheese sticks, one of my faves. This was the dressing that Cody put on breakfast. So I'm gonna try that. And then I got this seasoning, which he suggested. And rainbow peppercorns, my favorite. So that's my, oh, I dropped my cheese sticks. So sad. There's a hairy head. Oh, Sissy, I didn't see you there. All right, so we'll go to the fridge next. Lemon rosemary spatchcock chicken. One of my faves. I got some focaccia bread that's French onion. Some blueberries. Then I got salads. I'll show you my salads. Cobb. These will be for lunches. Field fresh chopped salad with grilled white meat chicken, has couscous in it. Also one of my faves. Greek style with chicken and a Caesar with chicken. So I've been trying not to eat out at lunch. We sometimes go DoorDash every single day. And I got some guac, some feta, and some parm. And then in the freezer, I got some butter chicken. I haven't tried this before. And then lamb vindaloo. Haven't tried that, but I want to. So I got those. Green onion pancakes. pepe, gnocchi. Got some chicken. I had Cody. I don't have a Trader Joe's by my house, but Cody went for me because it's right by his house. He got me a couple other things. Inside Out stuffed gnocchi. And then one of my most favorite things from Trader Joe's, mushroom risotto. You literally just put it in a pan and heat it up, and it's so delicious. Get all my stuff back in here. So the way my roommate and I divvy up the freezer is like, his stuff is on this shelf and my stuff is here. And I had pizza rolls the other day. For New Year's, I bought it for New Year's, but look at this giant thing of blueberries I got. I saw this recipe on TikTok for these blueberry muffin cookies. I'm going back to my bedroom now. God, my bedroom light is like blue compared to out there. I need to balance that light. Yeah, so anyway, that was my weekend, where I actually had a day off. Next weekend is Cody's son's, oh, what? Why am I talking with the TV going on in the background? We're paused. Next week is Cody's son's birthday, so I think we might take him bowling and have my nephews join us. Him and Logan are like right around the same age. He is turning 13 and Logan is 12. And they've hung out like 3 times now, and they really like each other, so should be fun. Yeah, I had a good weekend. I really struggle with a work-life balance, and this weekend really felt like I had it right. I hope that makes sense. I came home, sorry, I'm moving around a lot. Came home and got my laundry going, so that's going in the washing machine. And I'm gonna go ahead and download this footage so I can get this video out for you guys as soon as possible. There we go. This is my normal lighting. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next one.